Warning, this podcast contains material not suitable for younger audiences, and some material that's not suitable for older audiences. If you're part of any age group, we've found a way to offend you. Run while you still can. We are the Hapless Heroes. Hello and welcome to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name is Dave and I will be your host and dungeon master for this, the 100th recorded episode.
Woo, woo, woo.
That's it. We did it.
All right.
This is number 100.
The Lord Captain would like to thank all his fans for tuning in every week. Thank you so much.
What a long, strange trip here.
Well, it's about to get weirder.
Very
Yes.
strange.
Episode 81. Episode 100.
The mid-season finale.
Release one.
Mid-season.
Quote, end quote.
Means we're just gonna do random shit.
Let's
So
get it.
can we go back to the brothel?
I'm just glad that we have like balloons all over the table. Everybody has their like own champagne chalice. And,
We all have a cupcake with a candle in
What
it.
room are you sitting in?
Yep.
I want to be in that room.
Thanks for.
It's a freaking
real until you said
I
it
was
wasn't.
building a scene and John just fucking knocked the legs out. From
Use
under
your
it.
imagination.
I'm imagining it now.
Anyway.
All right, so we're going to get into it by introducing our cast of characters around the table. Starting on my left, we have Zach as Paradise Lincolnwoods.
Hello.
To his left, we have John as Lord Jarrell the Light.
I wish I knew it was going to happen.
To his left, we have Francesco as Felix Fizzlebottom.
I don't think there's anything we can do to stop what's about to happen.
To his,
I don't need any introduction.
but he's going to get one anyway. We have Mike as Lord Captain Gwyn Southwind.
He already said his piece. So.
To his left, we have James as Hoblet the Smasher.
Good evening, friendos.
And to his left, we have Massimo as the gorgeous Morton Mack.
Let's go.
Where to even start with the last
So-
episode?
There's a lot.
Yeah. Sun rises on the day of the coronation. And we're going to put us at about, let's put it at about 8 in the morning so that the people who got to bed around midnight get 8 hours of sleep. The others get about 6. It's going to be a long rest for everybody because
Because we
it
need
needs
that.
to be, yes.
Yeah.
If you want to recap, listen to the previous 99 episodes.
Yeah.
And we'll leave it at that.
That's
Yeah.
John's way of bitch slapping the audience. I guess.
No.
Some bad shit's about to happen at noon today.
I mean, if you stopped at 99 and then waited a while to listen to 100, really? Like, that's just...
You never know. So,
Life
I mean,
happens,
A
man.
lot
Judging.
happened before this. The entire show, pretty much, that we just decided since episode
we've collected all the.
5.
well-
been on this one singular.
Why don't we tell it? All right, we've collected all these gems that we've been trying to find since episode 25.
Check.
We gave away a very powerful magical item. Sorry,
Check.
I did.
Yes.
To someone with a bandaged eye and bandaged left hand, who we know is the mayor, but who we really know in our personal lives is someone who is definitely not the fucking mayor, who is headless in Bana.
Or probably
Right.
not. Weirder shit has happened.
Yes.
We made it to the coronation.
The goddess of fate and death can't see what happens past noon today.
What?
Which doesn't happen.
Right.
And all we've been doing so far is delaying the inevitable end of causality.
You forgot to mention the fact that the undead are roaming through the lands.
There's
God is destroying gods. It's madness.
Yeah, gods are killing other gods and undead are roaming. Everything is fucked.
Yeah.
Super fucked.
And then we find ourselves in this.
But we
nice
went to a
situation.
brothel.
Some of you did.
Some of us did.
Perused.
Listen, whatever.
Nothing worth purchasing.
Judge us.
All right, so where are we now? In the bottom of the hotel?
It is 8 in the morning in the common room of your shared suite in the hotel. You awake to find Arion Black already dressed and ready for the day, hanging out with a bourbon in his hand on the terrace.
Is he fully dressed in the jacuzzi?
No, he's not in the
We're
jacuzzi.
not
He's
damaged.
out on the balcony.
That'd be
That's,
funny.
that's
That'd be a
baller status.
It's a good gag.
I mean, it's not bad. But right now he's doing the thing where he sips from a dark alcoholic beverage, staring pensively off into the distance, as people like Jack Donaghy do.
Okay.
I don't wait for our lives to be
You can't get more going.
No, yeah, this
Yeah,
is gonna
anyway.
this is gonna be the rest of the night. So, is he's in the common room with us?
Yes, he's in the common room as you all kind of awaken and, get out and about and start getting ready for your day. He's already there getting his drink on out on the balcony.
Hey, I will say to him, are you nervous at all about what's about to happen today?
Felix squealed.
Did you and I have a chat about the mayor? Do you know about this? I'm assuming you probably know about this guy, right?
He's definitely not what he seems. And I can't help but think that maybe we've been outmaneuvered here. I can't see it.
So, yeah, I recently admitted to that myself. It doesn't feel good.
You can't see it, I can't see it. The goddess of fate itself, she can't see it.
Don't feel bad, little buddy.
We're all in the same boat.
I just don't know what to do. I mean, we just go and we just see what happens. It's like, I hate this conclusion, but I feel like that's the only option we have left.
Just prepare yourself.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I need to get dressed.
I want to pre-ritualize at least
Yes.
twice before we go.
I just want to get
Yeah, for whatever it is, get ready for
Today
it.
is the end of days.
Pre-ritualize.
We're gonna pre-ritualize at least twice
Yeah.
before we walk out the door.
Can we have
Yeah, get your spells ready. Get your
Yeah.
shit together.
Mort is
Hold on. Yeah, we can.
sipping responsibly on a morning mimosa.
I'm gonna
While everybody
I'm gonna totally
pre-ritualizes.
rethink my inks for today.
Yeah, so let's just take the brief minute hold or so, or whatever it takes to square your stuff away.
Ritualized, bitches.
We might need everything. And it still might not be enough.
Yeah, but if Mort's going out, like he's going out, and it's gonna be gross. I want the world to know, got to let it show. I'm coming out. I'm coming. I don't know the rest of the words.
Doesn't matter.
I never knew the
That's
words.
the only part.
Coming
Ow.
out.
Thank you.
I'm on top of it.
All right, we got it out of our system.
Yeah.
Has it come out? Just a quick poll of the room. What's everyone wearing?
Who do you want to start with here?
Yeah, why don't we go around?
Yeah, let's go around the room. We'll start with Mort here.
Oh, you're starting with him?
Yeah, we're gonna start hot. We're going in.
You don't give
Not as crazy
us
as
give him
everybody would
context.
It's really not as bad as everybody would think.
Okay.
It is a bright orange onesie with a hood.
You always say it's not as bad, and then
I mean, for Mort's standards, not that bad.
right.
With a large gourd because of, tis the season around here at least, on the front. And that's about it. It goes over his hands. It's basically like a Green Man suit, but it's a big orange onesie with a gourd on it.
Like a gourd is sewn to it, like an actual gourd.
It's like an embroidered,
okay.
like, do you know what I mean?
An embroidered gourd, not
Gourd.
an actual gourd.
Is there
Not an
any
actual, no, there's not like a real. I'm holding a gourd. I'm carrying a gourd with me.
is there any like specific seasonal gourd that this might be?
Yeah, it's.
I don't know. It's you know what? It's yellow. It's some kind of autumn color. Moving
It's
on.
also textured. Yeah.
Yeah. Hoblet, what are you wearing?
I mean, this is not my king,
You're right.
so I'm
Big statement.
wearing my armor.
Okay,
I
you're wearing
look-
your armor.
Right. Listen. I got in the hot tub and fucking took a bath yesterday. Okay, so this guy should be happy that at least Hoblet doesn't stink like shit.
No, armor's as long as you've got it cleaned up, maybe got your family
Oh, yeah.
crest on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's sufficient for
listen.
this sort of thing.
He knows. I understand the importance of the event, but I also am not going out of my way to look nice because this guy is not my king. I
This
didn't
is
shave.
a strange and horrible world. Noblemen will come with men at arms, so
Right.
they
So
would
I'm-
just think you're there to beat up people on
Which
on
I am.
Lord Captain Quinn Southwood's
They would be
behalf.
right. Yep.
Everyone's got their own personal security with them.
Okay. I'm cool being your personal security.
Mine's these guys.
Yep.
All right, so just kind of a quick brief. What
Yep.
are what are you
So,
wearing?
my purple Sunday best.
It's purple Sunday best.
Some gold trim, little maybe Prince looking slightly.
Okay.
Lavender accents.
Yeah.
Just to note, if things go sideways in the future, you'll have to spend however many turns it takes to put on your armor if you wish to benefit from an armor.
My
class.
armor is underneath my
His Sunday purple
Right.
vest.
Okay, so your Sunday
so
purple
I only
vest
have
is
Padded.
leather armor.
Right.
yeah.
armor.
So, I mean, either you're wearing like a silk tunic or something, very obviously over your armor and looking a little weird doing it, or you're in your armor, or you're in your Sunday finery. But it would be like wearing a leather jacket and leather pants and then putting on a tuxedo over that.
You are the invited guest, Quinn.
Question: do you have like a special bright yellow loot for your purple Sunday best?
Yeah. No.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yes, and motherfucker.
I was really excited that you said that because I was like, I really want one now.
well.
but I don't have that.
Fucking pull one out of your ass then.
No, but I have I have that really the bedazzled flask. That
Yes,
that I
he
bought
has
from a long
integrity
time ago.
of his equipment.
Yeah,
He's
so
not
I've got
just
the
inventing
I've got the
equipment,
bedazzled.
honestly.
You know what?
But yes, that is fantastic, and I do remember that.
So out of fairness, then I'll take the -2 to my armor
Okay.
because I don't think it's really gonna do much.
I'm
anyway.
sure that you could probably have it in a backpack or somewhere readily at
Sure.
hand if you need to change, if you choose to make that decision later.
Okay, but
I'm
I want to
going
look good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to dress up my studded leather armor. It is not coming off.
Okay.
I have my disguise kit. I'm going to make it look fancy.
Yeah.
Maybe drape some like half cloak, off of one of the shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And like,
You look like an elite soldier, or at least an irregular. or
yeah.
something.
And I'm actually going to polymorph myself into another gnome, but maybe just look a little bit more gruff. Maybe give myself like a scar over my left eye, and then I'm going to put an eye patch on just to kind of be that
Okay.
guy
On which eye?
on my left eye.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Lisa Lopez.
Wow.
All right, Jarrell, are you at arms right now?
Oh, Jarrell is wearing the full like chrome armor that he received from the Dragon's Lair.
Oh, fantastic.
He has like a red, like half cape
Okay.
over his right shoulder, and both swords, both his regular long sword and the sword of justice, sticking out of his left side.
Okay.
He has Valen's helmet in his hand and the shield in the other, and then all of the retainers, so Hans, Franz, and Manservant, are just wearing straight up tuxedos.
Is Hans back?
Oh no, let's say Hans is not back. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Hans
what's
is
for
still
the
nowhere
shift?
to be found.
He lost track of us. He would not know what hotel we're in.
Your squire is still missing.
Probably still rolling up a tab on that shift.
That is fantastic, and I can't wait to catch up on that.
Oh,
It's
no.
been like a day. He's just driving around town. Like, oh, that's a taxi cab for sure.
All right, Paradel, how about you?
Well, he's feeling a little insecure right now because Felix seems to be making fun of him a little bit because Paradel has always had a scar on his left eye.
Uh-huh. Look at the drawing the film made. It's true.
Yeah. So
I have considerably more hair, though.
God damn.
like,
Shots
wow.
fired.
Right?
What did he do to you, man?
No, nothing. I'm just, it's imitation is the best form of flattery.
But other than that, he has like special extra shiny belt and boot buckles that he'll don for this occasion.
Fantastic.
And his extra special headband.
So it looks like Lord Captain Quinn Southwind has come with 4 men-at-arms and a jester.
Are you talking to me when you say
I believe he's
Holding a
What
gourd.
were you wearing again?
You're wearing an orange onesie.
Right.
And holding a gourd.
and
Yes,
you're
you're
the
the
jester.
jester.
I was picturing more like Flava Flav, but instead of a clock, it's a gourd.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
so a hype man, which is really
Hype
not
man,
that
a hype
far
man,
off from a
yes.
jester.
A hype man.
The
Yeah,
modern
grills.
day jester.
Did
We'll allow
did
it. Hype man. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Did
allow it.
did you have special grills for like special occasions like this?
No, Mort's teeth are all wooden.
What?
Is that always
How has that never come up before?
Why is it the end of days that we learn this?
Okay.
Nobody ever asked.
Write it down. Wow. Write it down.
It's on the sheet. It's
Just
going
the
on the
word.
fucking sheet.
Write it down.
Has wooden teeth.
Is that under flaws or what's that under?
Yes, that's under
Physical-
flaws.
It's under physical features.
Did you chop down an apple tree too?
Most certainly not.
Oh my
Probably
goodness.
burned one.
Mort has always had wooden teeth.
No, he doesn't wear a grill. No, he doesn't wear. He said that with such a straight face. No, I've got wood teeth.
I feel like
You
on
don't
any
fucking
given
know?
day, Mort has
Holy.
burned one.
Burned a tooth.
He's got backups.
No comment.
Wow.
Okay, so good. This is the scene. As we have transitioned, everyone is ready. We are in the lobby there. Arion Black is wearing a black suit. Very modern cut for the day, but black shirt, black tie, even down to black ring on his finger. Everything in complete monochrome black.
Murdered out.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
that's a baller look.
Gentlemen, I won't pretend to not be a little apprehensive about the day to come.
Can I ask a quick question? Does Mr. Black wear any eyeliner on this occasion?
No.
Damn it. Fine. Sorry to interrupt.
Nope, he goes with his generally pale complexion. Not quite pallid, but not the sort of guy who gets time on the beach. If the worst should happen today, meet up at the north end of the Longhouse building. We'll make our exit from there.
Oh, the one that we investigated and knew nothing about, but you
That's
know.
a collective gasp.
Yeah. Okay. We'll meet you there.
Airship.
Solid airship? Awesome.
Let's see. Let's see if we make it
Yeah,
there.
let's see.
Okay, well,
Those things are dangerous, by the way. One spark.
It's true. He's not wrong.
It is a beautiful morning as we're getting on to about 10 o'clock and you leave the hotel. I'm going to safely assume on the way to the coronation, since you'll need to be there pretty early to get your seats. This is a very large venue.
I'm surprised we left at 10. Jarrell would have wanted to leave earlier.
It's maybe 10 minutes walk.
Okay. Still,
Yeah.
this is one
Well,
of the biggest events of
yeah.
The millennia.
the current history.
If that's something you want to do early, we could probably do as early as 9, since
do
everyone
it.
woke up around 8.
I mean, all had to get ready. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just kind of revise that time to 9 if that's what everyone is agreeable to.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I had to curl. I had to straighten my hair.
How curly is your hair regularly?
Well, it's getting a little kinky.
The hair was?
Wow.
These details are important.
Had to make
Oh,
it look
yeah.
smooth and shiny.
Got it.
So we get there at 9.
So you get there at 9.
Yeah,
and
9 dongs ring through the city.
Only 9?
I think we have about 9 people with us.
Yeah, so you start walking up, and as you pass the Longhouse building on the way to the north, or no, never mind. I'm going to back it up. So you guys are walking down the street. You go south from the lake to the main drag that goes east and west, towards the center of the city. And by the time you hit the area around the well, from all of the taller buildings surrounding the area, rose petals are occasionally being dropped, sort of fluttering all through the breeze today.
That's a cool visual.
Yeah. The sky is just crystal clear blue. It's absolutely the nicest weather possible. It's a gorgeous day, and the city is shining and gleaming and beautiful as you make your way towards the well. And as you leave the circle going north out of there, you reach the first security checkpoint where they ask for the invitations for you. And Lord Captain Quinn Southwind presents an invitation that covers both him and the party.
Nice.
I so do that.
Yes, so that happens, and then you continue north, sort of mingling on an extended red carpet going north the maybe, an eighth to a quarter of a mile, so maybe a few hundred yards north along the street there. Sort of on this extended red carpet where various noblemen and, important clergymen are mingling. The upper class of society, like really good merchants, politicians, landholders, knights, that sort of thing.
And somehow we're included in this crowd.
Yes, you are.
If there's a moment, I don't know whether it would be a glance or a comment. I haven't quite been able to come up with a comment, but Hoblet definitely wants to shoot Quinn a look, because we all need to remember that he had this invitation for a long time before he told us about it, right?
True.
Uh-huh.
So you knew that you could bring your friends and we're your friends, and you still didn't tell us about it? That was...
Why the
We're
fuck?
all
He's
here
still
now.
mad. He's still mad.
No, I'm
about
just
it.
going to
little
throw a
salty.
little glance
You
at
weren't
him.
here when Felix
thanks for
did what he
getting
did
us
last.
that.
Yeah.
A little
And you,
salty.
Hoblet, do you remember what you do with correspondence that you receive?
I read the important parts.
And then you burned it, and you didn't tell anyone.
Right.
Right.
And you didn't
So-
remember the important
And they
part.
got mad at me.
So you understand
how come
why
we
he
don't
would
give
be.
it-
So you understand that later on he would be hiding this sort of thing
It's
from
been
you
over a
to prevent
year,
this
dude.
exact sort of thing.
Listen, when you're 300, a year is like a month.
Yeah.
Stuck in the
Right.
man.
Hoblet can hold a grudge. I
Right.
think that
For
much
at
is
least
clear by
5
now.
years.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, so there might have been a glance there. I just want to
Yeah.
acknowledge the fact that, I know.
But
And listen,
God
we've
damn,
lost
Hoblet, you brought this upon yourself.
we've lost some friends along the way too. So just
You
be
didn't know.
but just be grateful that you're here.
I am. I am.
Okay.
Grateful for
All
these.
right, great, thanks.
Cool. Moving forward.
Look at that ego. That's fucking
You know.
fantastic.
You didn't piss me off yet.
Yep.
So you're
Just
good.
So here we are, and you've arrived. Do you do any mingling, or do you start heading to your
yeah.
seats?
Oh, I'm mingling.
Are we looking for the jabroni?
So that's that's my
Like
motive.
casually?
We can scan
yeah.
our
Well,
eyes.
we can't be
Yes.
too obvious.
Over
about
the
Right,
crowd.
right. Not in like a, hey, are you this guy? Hey, are you this
Is
guy?
it
But
like theater seating or is it like standing room?
It
only?
is. So
please
the,
say alphabetical. Please
The
say alphabetical.
Virial Cathedral of Valen is actually a large circular building.
Oh, it's here.
That's just north of the well, maybe about a quarter mile north of there. And the building itself is gigantic. It is several hundred meters around, in diameter. Oh, fairly large for any building in this town. The building itself is approximately the same size as the opening of the well to the south. So almost, about an eighth, maybe approaching a quarter mile across. The thing is huge and goes up maybe about 200 meters tall. So it dominates the city. There are big cutout arches every so often that you can see through on the sides. So it's semi-open air, but enclosed and covered like the most gigantic gazebo possible.
And Peridot says, "Hey, Jarrell, you have a line to the deity in charge of this here temple.
Direct line. Yes.
Does Valen have any
I
Have
could
any
certainly
inside
ask her.
information.
And Jarrell's going to put on the helmet and say, Valen, are you watching any of this?
No response.
Oh shit!
She does not seem to be connected right now.
Yo, call again.
Your
New phone, who this?
Right.
You're gonna
So-
do the old call text.
Jarrell's going to walk to the left and kind of like put a hand to his helmet and like rattle, like hit the side of his head, and like he's trying to clear water out of his ears.
Okay.
And then try again.
One person is looking at you funny.
Oh, I'm sure. Jarrell takes off the helmet and looks at the group. She's not responding.
Oh, that bodes well.
Yeah, Mort now looks like is like visually nervous, and asks you to kind of like just like say like a prayer or like do anything that you can to get like anyone or any sort of like deity or being like in our good graces like during possibly our last.
So
hours.
Jarrell will put the helmet back on and just start praying frantically,
Yeah.
hoping. And he, again, it's all telepathic, so it's all in his
Yeah.
head. He's just saying as many prayers to Valen as he can, hoping for an eventual response.
Nothing at this exact moment.
Okay.
Is,
Can we see the dais from here? I'm sorry. Can we
You can actually see it a little bit as you peer in from the side of the building. It's, at least 100, 120 yards in.
right.
I'm trying to convert yards to
Right.
mileage
Is
here in
anybody
my head, but
is anybody up on there? I don't care if it's
no,
like,
there's a throne. There's about 10 other seats up there.
right.
Do
But
we have
nobody
seats?
is up there just yet.
Okay.
You do have assigned seats. It's in the section directly to the south of the dais, about halfway through the crowd.
Jarrell wants to go see who's sitting near us.
Okay. Is anybody there at their seats yet?
Nobody is there at their seats. They're at least in the ones in the rows near you. Some people are starting to head out that way, but it's still a little bit early.
People are
It is
mingling
now
still and-
about 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Did you say you wanted to know
It's an
who
hour
was
from
sitting
now.
near us?
I want more so. I want to know where our seats are because again, Jarrell's relatively high class.
Yeah.
He normally sits in the 100 level. So.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna bring us back. Let's say we're at about 10:30 right now.
Okay.
Okay.
But where do we find our seats? Like where are they? How
Yes,
far
you do
from the
find your
dais?
seats. They are directly to the south of the dais, so
How far?
about halfway out the crowd.
How big is the crowd though? That doesn't
It's
like how
The
many
distance between
meters
us and the dais.
in the dais.
in meters
100
is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, probably about 100 meters.
What about centimeters?
That would be what?
10,000 centimeters.
So about a football field, more or less.
A little more than a football field, maybe 120 yards, I think.
Who is around for me to mingle with? Is there anybody that I might recognize?
Who
or
is
know
it?
of?
Chad's here and Brian.
Bryce.
Ugh, fuck Bryce.
Fuck Bryce.
All the regular Tavantis socialites.
Socialites, right.
Yeah.
There's a noblewoman you had met once at a party years ago.
Wonderful.
Met
She's
in
from.
a biblical
I know
sense.
she's from around this area.
Yes.
Okay, so I just kind of walk up to her and introduce myself, or reintroduce myself, I should say. Do I remember her name? Do I remember her name? I remember her name.
The Lady Katrina Fillmore.
Lady Katrina Fillmore, so nice to see you again. Lord Captain Quinn Southwind.
Oh, Lord Southwind! How good to meet you!
Is this Mrs. Doubtfire?
I have a really limited range of voices I can
Hello, dear.
Yes,
Okay.
whatever horrible imitation of Julia Child that started as.
Hello. Hello. So
Anywho.
so nice to see you again. May I ask where Earl Blackstone is? I wanted to thank him for the invitation.
Oh dear, I do believe he's part of the official party.
Oh.
He would be coming out when the ceremony starts, I suppose.
I will be? Or he will
He
be?
will be.
Sorry. I couldn't hear your wonderful
You
accent.
idiot.
I'm sorry.
Did you say that to her?
No. That was more of a
Lord
message.
Southwind, your internal monologuing appears to be leaking into your outer monologuing. I do so hate when that happens. Have another glass of wine.
I will. Do you know where I might be able to meet him now? Do you know where he is at this moment?
Oh dear, no, probably with the Crown Prince.
Who the fuck's it?
So, how have you been?
In the cat.
Oh dearie, it's been. We continue on with small talk for another 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Now, what time is it now?
11.
Now we are at 11,
Okay. Do
and people are starting to file toward their seats.
Yeah, I figured. It's almost an hour to showtime.
So I guess my thought is like, do we want to take an action? Do we want to do something?
Yeah.
But what?
Can you turn Slim Shady invisible?
Can I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can turn any creature invisible.
Right. I'm maybe thinking she could be my eyes ahead and just kind of like park her invisible so like at any given moment I can kind of maybe like scope out really close to the dais and just get a general feel, almost like a slim security cam.
Nice.
Okay.
Dave, is it possible for us, any of us, all of us, to roll some sort of perception or insight check in our surroundings, just to
Okay.
get any sort of
I would
information
like,
to help out?
because she's being sent, I would like Slim Shady to make the first perception check.
Okay.
And obviously I cast invisibility on so.
This would be an 18.
An 18. So Slim Shady can actually see, because Slim Shady is a magical construct herself.
She is she is considered. Well, I think she's a. I mean, it's a
It's an
dragon.
actual dragon, but with
Yeah, but it's
some-
like it's a magical creature.
Yeah.
Right.
some extra magical intelligence added that wouldn't normally be there in the wild.
Right, because she is my familiar of the. Yeah.
Yes. So as such, she can see the weave of magic in motion because she is partly that.
Okay.
And can see almost beams of what appear to be some sort of directed, focused scrying being swept through the air.
Interesting.
Like magical security scans.
Oh.
Because
That makes sense.
They may be able to
yeah,
see her.
like
Yeah, they'll definitely be
wouldn't
able
you-
to see that.
Wouldn't you be suspecting
So-
magical fuckery at something like this?
Yeah, probably.
Huh.
Okay.
so wait,
maybe-
what's
in a
the-
magical nation, the Secret Service is going to be magical.
Right. That makes complete sense to me.
All right. So does she continue like spying?
Well,
essentially?
no, because I feel like that's just bad form now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send her back to me. I'm gonna park her with you, Quinn, just in case we get separated.
Fair.
There's seats
Okay.
for everybody, right? Including my two retainers
Yes.
and one extra spot.
Yes, there happen to be
Yeah. Did I remember
the
to
correct
RSVP?
number of seats.
Because this way it only looks like maybe I was just setting something up, like, oh, get a better look real quick. Oh, sorry.
There is one additional unoccupied seat that would have been for
Right, for Hans.
for Hans. Yes,
Aw.
Black was able to predict the right number of people that far in advance.
Okay.
but couldn't adjust for Hans getting lost the night before.
Right.
Or Ezra not making it this far.
Well, he could adjust for Ezra
Sure.
because Ezra happened months in the past.
Sure,
This
sure.
happened last night.
Shout out to Ezra, by the way.
Love you, Joe.
We miss
Joe.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are starting to file to your seats.
Now we all
With
have
anxiety
this, right,
and impatience,
this
like
deep
just permeating us.
Yeah.
butterflies in the stomach, knowing
yeah.
that we have absolutely no control over what could be the most cataclysmic event.
Since the file of people.
Correct. Right next to a giant portal beam. Cool. Yeah,
Front
awesome.
row seats.
Right.
To the end.
To the fucking really.
To the beginning.
It's like we're sitting next to the nuke that destroys the world.
Felix. Well, Felix always tries to at least appear confident until he actually says otherwise. He looks like visibly nervous.
I think
Real
we're all
shook.
worried.
Yeah, everybody
Like,
right now is very
shook.
scared.
Are there any cats here?
Is there a barn cat?
No, there are no
nearby?
cats.
All right.
No, Mr. Cute.
Paradil's trying to calm himself.
Yeah. So As we hit about 11:30, people start quieting down. At 11:45, some music starts. A big orchestral piece coming from the south. The sort of official music that would be played for the arrival of a royal figure.
Right.
So the music starts, the sort of official Hail to the Chief orchestral theme of the arrival of the Crown Prince and his party, which include, let's see, there would be Blackstone, the Earl Marshal. You do recognize him. You do recognize the mayor and 2 members of his personal guard, and a few other high government functionaries. After everyone approaches up there, there's sort of a little bit of a pause, and then a different theme, some grand hymn to Valen plays, and the Archbishop of Valen comes out, and he is carrying with him on a pillow the crown. The Archbishop of Valen, who is very clearly, you recognize him readily, Jarrell.
Mm-hmm.
And you would. He's like the Pope of the Church of Valen.
Right. Never met him.
Never met him personally. he was way above your pay grade. But
Right.
obviously, you would have seen him like in the pictures hanging in the various cloisters and monasteries you would have stopped at along your way.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes up, and the music comes to an end, and everyone sits. So the ceremony opens with the Archbishop of Valen giving several remarks and opening benediction in some language that's too old for any of you to understand.
I thought they usually open these things with like a stand-up comedian or something.
Get the crowd.
This isn't a roast.
Is there a 2-drink minimum here?
There kind of was on the red carpet. At least
Fair.
if the Lady Katrina Fillmore was to be believed.
Sure.
This is a society event after all.
Right.
True.
We're not teetotalers. This is civilization here. So the Archbishop gives his ancient benediction, and then Blackstone, the Earl Marshal, he speaks very briefly. And then it comes time for the mayor to come up to speak. Mm-hmm. Just as we're reaching 11:58.
And that's where we'll end the episode.
No. We got plenty of time.
I'm just waiting for the 12 dongs.
Right. Sorry.
Sorry.
The minute hand shifts.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, just let us know when we get hit with those 12 dongs.
Yeah.
12 dongs are making a reappearance in this episode.
I mean, they're dongs, man.
Dog's got a dog.
Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this, the most auspicious day in the history of the grand kingdom of Cronnessus in this great city of Tarentus.
There's probably some light applause, right?
Yes.
Wind.
As is customary for someone like me to preside over such things as this, it is appropriate that I give a gift to our host, the Archbishop of Valen. He reaches into a pouch at his side and produces the splendiferous bauble, which he proffers toward the Archbishop of Valen. The Archbishop of Valen hands him the crown and places it on his head.
We see this happen.
How does the crowd respond to this?
Gasps.
Wait.
But we understand what's happening.
We caused this.
Correct. Obviously, we caused this, but we can see this and we understand that
Right.
this is happening.
Jarrell jumps from his seat and starts scurrying past, almost knocking people out of their seats
Trying to get out
as he starts to run
Oh,
up the aisle.
dear. I do seem to have caused a bit of a succession crisis.
Jarrell is screaming, "It's a trick! It's a trick!"
Oh, well, I suppose I should resolve that. Points 2 fingers directly at the head of Andorios and unleashes a bolt, casting Finger of Death directly at
Jarrell stops in his
the
tracks.
Crown Prince.
Everyone sees
And
that.
predictably, instantly killing him.
Fuck.
How do the city guard respond to that?
The city guard are starting to advance, but are being countered by the mayor's personal guard, who are stationed at various places around the dais.
Jarrell looks back at the group. It's a coup!
Oh dear, I do seem to have let my accent slip. I do apologize, everyone. I was caught up in a moment of pique. Just at that point, the sky coming in, the sunlight seems to get a little bit overcast.
Oh, that's, yeah, right.
And I'd like everyone to make a perception check.
Perception, eh? Let's perceive some shit.
Jarl is the least perceptive person on the planet at all.
Do we have anyone at a 20?
Close, but no.
I get a 17.
I have a 17 as well.
We have an 18.
No.
I'll roll for Slim. No.
Okay.
He just gives us a smile.
Nobody quite sees it yet. It's just becoming ominously
It-
dark outside.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I feel like our focus is definitely more on.
Oh, yeah.
On
Yeah.
the
I
mayor.
do believe with my first act. Oh, such a dramatic moment.
Are all of you coming with me in the
Are people
aisle,
like
or are you?
I'm right
Yeah.
behind you. I'm running
And
right with you.
Is there
As this is
chaos or-
happening, the tweed outfit that was the mayor's is almost, you can see it decaying and rotting off of him right in front of everyone.
I'm running now.
You'll also notice that he is floating about 3 inches above the ground
How long does? Sorry.
as he is kind of headed southward from the dais towards the party.
How
Okay.
long does it take me to don my?
Regular armor?
Light
5
armor.
minutes.
I think
I had to look good.
It's
I'm
in
sorry.
the player's handbook.
1 minute.
So you're taking now. Can he take the full minute to actually put his armor on?
Things are going to get hot. That's why I was trying to think, like, you might be able to gain some of that armor class in the first few turns.
Am I
Like,
able...
that's why I was trying to figure out the difference. Try to put it at intervals of, hey, you'll gain a few armor class by getting your bracers on.
Yeah.
You know, even if you can't get the rest on.
I mean, I've done that before, you know?
I mean,
played
you'll
that.
have 14 already if you use your shield and just our.
I mean, I usually do things from afar anyway, so let's just let's play it by ear.
Okay.
To play out what's the legal term? Precedence.
Yeah.
To cite precedence, I was able to put my armor on every action. I
Right.
would get 1 piece.
Thought you were-
But
I
I
thought-
had
I
my
thought you-
retainer helping me.
I thought you came here in your armor.
I
He did.
I'm
He's
saying
just setting
for
precedence from
Oh,
before.
right.
Yeah.
As Jarrell realizes how dark this is going very fast, he tasks Franz, now he's the minstrel, not the squire, to assist you in putting on your armor, and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on you. So I just, like, my hand comes out towards Quinn, and just this bright blue light shoots out from him, and he's now +2 for the duration of 10 minutes.
And during
I do
this-
have to concentrate on that, though. So I have to concentrate on you doing that.
So during the
Yeah.
fantasizing as well, Mort will cast mirror image as well.
Okay. So those things are going on. I will allow nothing else until initiative is rolled, if
Okay.
it is rolled.
Prepping.
So,
If it is rolled.
If we're not just immediately
Like-
murdered. Like, just poof, we're all dead now, and Dave won.
Dave doesn't win.
I mean,
Dave destroys the game he built.
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Right. Good point. Please don't do that.
well, for those in the back, I may introduce myself.
Is he talking directly to us?
Addressing the entire room.
Okay, so it's not like he's looking at us.
Yes. Although he has headed in your direction, hovering over the crowd.
True flair.
I am, as both the mayor and now the imperator. Ooh, I do love that tone of this grand kingdom of Cronessus. I am Vecna. This is now my domain, and I will begin by announcing this city's secession from the world of Telduria.
What?
What?
Everyone make another perception check.
Hey, okay.
We are apparently being transported
That's
out of this
better.
dimension.
Oh, fuck.
Is anybody at a 16?
I'm at exactly 16.
Not even
The
close.
people at a 16 can now see what looks like a line of shimmering purple going upwards through the sky, as though a dome is closing off the city.
Oh, damn.
Building! Building!
Are we rolling?
Building what?
The building!
Are we going there?
The building.
Do you want to get trapped in another dimension?
No, fuck no.
We need
let's
to
go.
leave.
Do we
We
run?
need to stop this, though. We're gonna let every. Okay, yeah, we gotta go. We gotta fucking go. We gotta
You
go.
tell
You're
me
right.
how.
We
You
gotta
tell
go.
me how we're gonna stop
We
it.
gotta go.
You tell me how we're gonna stop it, and I'm all about it.
Run.
Run.
We have to at least find out if it's just the building or if it's the entire city.
All right, are we getting the fuck out of this grand
Oh,
chapel,
hell yeah.
church, cathedral?
Seeing as how we are staring down a literal
Yes.
god who has killed
That was a
other
rhetorical
gods.
question.
Yes.
I mean, let's get the fuck out.
Let's go.
Oh, you were being facetious.
No, I was being rhetorical.
Yes. Vecna is installing himself as the literal and temporal leader in this city. He is now the sole central power, and he is taking this
the city.
and its ley line by force.
Let's get the F out.
Bye.
Run.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Fuck.
And as he continues south, he starts scanning through the crowd. He's coming up on you guys about as quickly as you're able to get out.
Right, I figured. I also can't run very fast, I'm short.
Yes.
I'll pick you
So
up if
you've
I
got
can.
maybe about 50 yards left to go before you can get out of here through the now freaking out and panicking crowd.
Right, because everybody's probably.
I mean, this is a long shot, but in an effort to at least slow him down, because like my Eldritch Blasts can reduce movement speed of a creature, I'm going to. I'm sorry, but like I don't
what you
care. I'm
can,
trying
I
to cover
guess.
our escape here.
You really have to.
He's
There's
gaining
no-
on
Yeah,
us.
you have to do it.
You know what I'm
or
saying?
Else we're fucked.
So like if I don't do anything right
Correct.
now, y'all are fucked,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yes.
firing 2 Eldritch Blasts at Vecna. I never thought I'd ever be saying those words.
At least
All
for now.
right.
Are we
Let's
going into
go.
initiative?
This is limited initiative right now because we
Okay.
don't want everyone in initiative for this.
Okay, the best I got is a 22.
A 22 will actually hit.
Will a 21 hit also?
No, the 21 won't.
Oh fuck.
Okay, that's awesome.
Thank you for letting us
He
know.
takes 9 force damage, and his movement speed is reduced by 10.
Okay.
Right? I think
He
that's what
is
it is.
ever so slightly slowed,
Yes.
and he is now looking directly at you.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that was going to happen, but I've accepted this.
Yeah, that was on the agenda.
So, yes.
What a delightful surprise this is. Don't think you can escape my notice, pretender.
Is he talking to you?
I really plan to try.
We are.
Run, you weakling! Make,
We're still sprinting.
make my catching you the sweeter. You'll not escape my ascendant realm.
Are we outside the doors of the building? Can we see if it's just the building or if it's actually the whole city at this point?
It's the entire city is being swallowed
Turn
by
around.
this.
We gotta take this guy down.
You get to
We
the
have to
fucking
take
building.
down a god. We need to literally go
How the fuck are you gonna
Now.
kill a god? You tell me.
now.
We
Yeah.
can do damage to him, clearly.
We need to go now.
And
your
Arion
funeral.
Black, who is right with you, no, we're leaving. We're leaving now.
Where to? You.
He just told us where to go.
To the
We're going.
building.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Longhouse,
go.
go!
Okay,
Longhouse.
Jarrell rolled a 5 on perception.
All right.
Okay, can I just say this does sound like the Sandlot scene where everybody's running away from the dog, yelling, "Get to the Sandlot." This is exactly the same scene. Let's go.
You may have called it.
God.
Yeah. Running. I mean, if you want to
Run.
stay behind, your funeral. I'm leaving.
We're running.
All right.
We're all running.
So now I would like to roll everyone into initiative.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
Eh.
That's okay.
Bitches say what?
What?
Nothing about this is okay.
You're a bitch.
Okay, so going around the table, Mort,
13.
Hoblet,
Nueve. Or 9.
si, senor.
Gracias.
Oh, my ass is plenty clean. It's not grassy at all. Quinn,
Prove it.
10.
10. Felix,
18. I'm sorry. 16.
Math is hard.
I was looking at the wrong bonus.
John, or Jarrell,
4.
You don't.
That's my fault.
Paradil,
20.
20.
So Parrot and I are getting out of life.
Oh, thanks, guy.
That doesn't mean anything.
Is that what initiative means now?
Getting out alive.
God, I wasn't really aware of that.
We get to run faster first.
All right.
I'm probably carrying you.
No, you are not.
I run significantly faster
I
than
am
you.
holding off Vecna.
I run 5 feet, 10 feet technically, per turn
I don't.
faster than you.
I don't care.
You realize that per turn, you will eventually end up
Uh huh.
50,
You can scoop me up if you want.
70,
I
80,
feel a little too
90
proud.
feet away from me.
Still feel a little too proud.
Okay, so we are blasting through the crowd. The first thing I would like to do, go around, in addition to that, we're going to make our first round. If you're trying to escape south through the crowd, your action will be a dexterity check to get
people
through
out.
without losing movement speed.
Okay.
I can't use the strength?
Yes, if there's something else you'd like to do, you can do that. But you're going to be...
I'd like to do
you
like...
could still... You can make an action while doing that, but you'll be trying to get through the crowd at disadvantage.
Okay.
If you
Is
use a
that where
different
we're
check.
going?
Yeah, either you can use your action to get through the crowd on a simple dexterity check, or you can do an action and try to get through the crowd, but you're making your dexterity check at disadvantage.
Okay. That's fair.
All right, so we're going to start with Black, who is not stopping to do anything. He is getting through the crowd. And that's absolutely happening. So he makes his full movement speed. We're really trying to get about 3 turns of full movement speed kind of through this throng and into sort of the next thing. Let's see. So next up would be Paradil.
I'm going to dash through this crowd. And that's going to be a 19 dexterity
Yes, that'll
check.
absolutely do it.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Felix, we're on to you.
My near pillars of some kind.
You've got another 20 yards, maybe. Actually, no, we're going to say 2 more movement turns will get you to the pillars and out.
Okay, but there's no like columns or anything.
No,
like
there's
that in this
nothing
hall.
interior. It's
Okay.
all an exterior thing.
That's what I was checking. Just making sure there's anything I can like.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to make the dexterity check.
Okay. I kind of want to set up priorities here. What you got?
Nat
know what.
1.
Nat 1. You fall down, you get 0 movement this turn.
I pick
So
him up.
remember when you didn't want to be picked up?
Hey, dude, this is at a point where this is getting
Save
serious.
yourselves.
Let's go.
He clearly
Absolutely
wants
not.
you.
Absolutely not. Out of pride, you're gonna let me get trampled because Jarrell can't pick me up.
I think if no one notices, Felix is feeling a little bit,
Well,
the
one of us.
teensiest bit responsible for how easy it was for Vecna to just take
I mean,
over.
you're
you
extremely
pretty much
responsible.
caused it. Yeah.
So
Wow.
he's trying to maybe overcompensate for that.
By sacrificing himself in a dramatic
So-
fashion instead of helping us survive.
Slowing his movement speed is helping you survive.
Hey, you can't
That's
have a
actually true, yeah, because he'll be the focal point of whatever he's going to try to do.
Also, you can't have a cloudy conscience if you're dead.
Also true.
Yes.
Well, that's dead is subjective.
I mean, he is kind of helping all of us out right now.
Your friends are not leaving you behind.
Again, I'm not going to do that either, but
I can't.
it's
pick
noble.
up with it.
Well, it's no longer my turn, so I'm gonna send Slim Shady is still with Quinn, and she is going to continue to stay with you and give you and actually use the help action, so you have advantage on your next ability check, attack roll or saving throw.
So sweet. I feel like
So to the next turn. I'm sorry, I was getting my dice roll.
Whose turn is it?
It is Vecna's turn now.
Oh, I figured.
Yes, and Vecna points a finger at the now fallen Felix and blasts Finger of Death at him.
Oh no! Oh
It's
no!
okay. It's okay. Is Vecna undead?
Yes, Vecna is undead.
I would like Vecna to make a Wisdom save, or it must forfeit that attack or harm for spell.
Okay.
Why?
It's a DC 19.
Yeah, that's fine. Where it had DC, he rolled a 26 against it.
Oh my!
Using all the features at my disposal.
Where did you get that feature?
That is part of my Among the Dead, my level 1 ability. If an undead targets me directly with an attack or spell, it must make a Wisdom save. On a fail, it must choose a new target or forfeits attack or harmful spell. On a success, or if I attack or cast a harmful spell on it, it's immune for 24 hours.
And the name of that was?
I said it already once,
Uh-huh.
so and I've referenced it in previous episodes, so we're just gonna gloss over that now.
No, let's, what is that again?
Thank you, Dave.
Among the Dead,
Among the Dead. Okay, good talk.
yes.
Go team.
And you get hit.
With Finger of Death,
Oh!
so I have to make the save now.
Yes,
Oh,
you
hold
are
on.
making a Constitution saving throw.
Before this happens, can we just say that this might be really?
Can I
a
cash in
tragic
on my
moment.
adult onset inspiration?
I would
Yes,
recommend it.
I would-
Yeah,
I
for
would do that.
sure. Come on.
Come on.
Wow.
Tides of Chaos. I'm going to use Tides of Chaos.
You already use advantage. You can't
Yeah,
give me
you
more.
can't,
Can't
do it.
double
You can't
advantage
double
it.
it up. I can't use Tides of Chaos. You can't
I
use
already
advantage.
rolled advantage.
Yeah. You can only apply
can't.
advantage once
One
per
time.
roll.
Yeah,
You
it doesn't
can't-
stab.
You can't
It's
triple
just-
stamp it, double stamp
That's
it.
correct.
Yeah.
Can't triple step.
So this, I guarantee that an 11 is not going to pass.
No, you were looking at a really uphill battle against like S tier and beyond spellcaster.
Right, because he's a literal god, which is what I've been trying to explain. So
Okay, don't get on your high horse right before you die.
Right.
I will accept
Bad luck.
my fate.
You will accept 92 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
That's not negative.
Yeah.
That doesn't put me negative 60 at least, so that's good.
But it does blow a 2-inch round smoking hole right through your chest.
Yeah, so
Holy
I'm
shit.
dying,
Yeah.
but I'm not dead.
No.
I'm dying.
Good thing I took Revivify off of my.
So that's okay.
Damn it! I picked something.
That's
different.
okay.
Yeah.
I can't say anything else right now though.
Nope.
So I'm just going to sit here at 0 hit points.
Okay, so now we are on to Mort.
Mort is going to cast Fly at a 4th level. Hoblet is, I'm assuming, directly next to me.
Yes, he is. 'cause he
As
has
I have
we were
three.
all still
Yes.
right in a line next to each other, so I'm going to also give Hoblet the ability to fly as well. With that, I gain a 60-foot movement speed
Yes, you
Flies
do.
above the crowd,
Fly speed.
fly speed, sorry, but uninhibited, so I do not have to roll my save.
Yes, you
to
just
through
get to
the crowd.
plow
I
right
just
on
plow
past.
right through. So I'm going to
And-
move 60 feet
Yep.
towards the direction of
The exit.
Okay. Good. So you only have 30 feet left to go after that then.
Okay.
And now Hoblet can also fly.
And now Hoblet can also fly.
All right. So we get there. We move
Yep.
on to Quinn's turn.
Right. I'm sorry. And just so remember, mirror image is not concentration, right? I think we established that before.
Mirror image is not concentration.
Perfect.
So there's 4 of you flying?
There are now, yes.
There are 4 jabronis.
in the air,
In what
Yeah.
formation?
all wearing
and
the
Hoblet.
same
Right. They're
Flying
exact
V.
duplicates of you.
uniform
Yeah.
squash outfit.
Yes. That
They all have
strange
gourds?
squash outfit with the gourds. Anyway, moving on. We're on Quinn's turn now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast mirror image.
Okay.
I mean, gives me a better chance.
Right, but that's your action.
So now you are making your check to get through the crowd at a disadvantage.
But I have
you want.
advantage. So it'd be just regular, right?
What would you?
Because
have
it's
to do?
Slim?
Didn't you give me Slim's help?
She didn't do anything.
I did. He has the help
Okay,
action.
good.
Right?
So the 2 cancel out. Very good.
Thanks for remembering that. I always
Really,
forget.
that was really good.
Good.
I was like,
that's
no, I
that's
don't.
why people are
I need
responsible
to have
for
like
knowing their own
I need
stuff.
to have like a little dragon mini and
I
just
have
like hand it to
Slim,
people.
like whacking his tail, like
Her tail.
her tail left and right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get used to this, aren't I?
Yeah.
You're making me very sad. Like I feel very depressed by this whole situation right now.
Me too.
I just wanted to say that while it was my turn. What was the and plus my dex? Right, dex check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And would it be a saving throw?
Yes, it is a saving
Okay,
throw.
so it's an 18.
Oh, you pass.
Okay.
And
So yeah, I get through
that's
the
one move.
Cool.
Okay, good. So now we are on to Hoblet.
All right. Did you get knocked down right next to us?
I was probably
He
a little
is-
behind.
Yeah, he's right about next to you guys because
You
they
can-
hadn't made their
right,
move yet.
Right.
Right. So we're
Here-
all still in the same area.
Here's what I would like to do. I would like to pick up Felix.
Okay.
I have a cantrip called Spare the Dying, which I would
Right.
like to use. It's a touch spell, so I'm assuming I can fly with him. No?
If you're allowed to carry him, yeah.
Yeah. I have 100 pounds in my carry weight that I can still carry.
I would like to say you can either spare the dying or you can carry him.
Pick him up.
Right. The,
Oh, so
the action would
picking you
probably
up-
be to pick me up.
Oh.
And that's
So-
fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Just pick him
Let
up
it happen
and fly away.
for the sake of the plot.
Okay.
Right.
Wait, let you stay
Just-
on the ground or pick you
pick
up?
him up
me
and
up,
fly
but
away.
that's
Yeah,
it.
just
Just
picking
fly.
him up
Don't
and-
bother with the spare the dying.
Right.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that picking you up was an action. So
Yeah.
I'll pick him up and I'll fly my 60 feet.
Okay.
So me,
And we are now
Hoblet.
on to Jarrell.
real quick though, me, Hoblet, and
Felix are all
Felix
flying.
are all
60 feet.
30 feet from the exit, 60 feet away from
From your
imminent
origin,
doom.
yes.
Jarrell is going to wave to them and he's going to say, "Get to the longhouse quickly!" as they fly away. And now, instead of making a dexterity check, Jarrell thinks back to his days where he was working security, because he did that on numerous occasions. Obviously, he was built, they were training him to be a paladin. He puts his shield in front of him
All right.
and starts like slow. I'm going to use
You're gonna-
athletics to slow train safely. Now, just having worked-
Absolutely. I will accept
Okay.
that. That is a really good one.
I'm not moving very fast, but I'm moving my 60 feet in
Yeah.
6 seconds safely. Try not to trip and crush people on the way out. I'm like being the big guy walking through the crowd at a rock
Well,
show, you know?
you're making your regular move doing that, so it would be 30 feet. You're
Yeah.
not getting the extra fly distance.
Okay. Do you
And
think
you-
that'll
and you-
slow
and
us
you're
down
not-
too much? I just want to make sure that we're moving.
And you're
quickly.
not
We
dashing.
really gotta do what we
You
gotta
can't
do.
dash because
Yeah.
you're using your action to do this.
But
I'd
you
rather
are
do
getting
that.
that guaranteed full movement as long as you don't completely bomb the check.
Oh, it's like a 27.
Oh, yeah. You blast right on through.
Okay, so I'm moving like that, like
Yeah.
security for Quinn.
And we're back to the top of the order with Paradil.
I am going to dash further.
You're going to dash further. Okay. So,
Dex checks.
yeah, I would say if you want to make a dash, no, I would say we're not going to allow the dash action. You can do an action in the move, or you can just do the move.
What do you mean?
You get one or the other.
Yeah, make that dex check to get through the crowd, or if you're going to do an action, you can do that. but then you still need to make a dex check at disadvantage to get through the crowd.
Oh, I have no action.
Okay, yeah, so just make your dex check to push through the panicking civilians.
Okay, that's 19.
19 definitely does
And
it, so you are now
also-
60 feet along.
Also, can I can action surge?
But a movement is not an action.
No,
Isn't it?
but
the check is.
You know what? The action surge.
What do you think? That's actually.
No,
that's
I would say no. Action surge. I would allow that.
Awesome.
I would allow you to double move. off
Right,
an
because you can
action
move
surge.
as your action, so
Yeah.
why
Right.
couldn't...
You double.
Well, move is its own part of the action economy. Like you have an action that's an action,
Yeah.
and your move is just something that you declare.
Because
So-
we're making this an active thing,
Correct.
I will definitely allow
Cool. So
that. I
that's
really
cool.
like that usage.
Single
great.
or double movement?
Make two. The first one passed. Make a second check for the second.
Oh, I forgot that while I have my aura protection on, we should be doing all of these at +3. If I'm 5 feet.
They are saving throws.
If I'm 5 feet.
Okay, yeah.
If he's within
yeah,
5
let's
feet.
say anything past this is now with the +3 since he mentioned
Right.
it.
No, yeah, you guys are too far ahead.
That's
Oh,
a nat 20.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
didn't
all
even need
right.
it.
How far do I get out of
you
here?
make it all the way out +5 feet.
All right, cool.
There you
Like
go.
you're carrying a little head of steam, blasting it on out of there. You actually beat the flyers out the door.
Awesome.
Wow.
Nice.
You crushed it.
Good job.
Okay, good. So Black, he casts fly on himself and gets himself out of there. He was actually before Paradil, but I forgot it, so it became after.
How fast can he fly?
At the same speed.
Oh.
It's the same fly spell. He's just, really good. All right, so now we're
Well
on to a Felix, and you can make your death save.
Okay, so it's a 15, so I obviously pass.
Yes.
I'm going to use my Defy Death feature. I regain 1d8 plus my Constitution modifier and HP when I succeed on a death saving throw. I can do that once per long rest. So,
And you're doing this with a hole in your chest?
Yes, he is.
I'm going to regain 3 hit points, and does the hole disappear?
It does close up into. I mean, it looks almost like borderline like keloid scarring going on.
I'm going to start like
It's a
coughing
thing.
like crazy.
I got you, little man. Hold on.
Are you flying?
You gave us quite a scare. Yeah. Well, welcome to the New World Order.
Was that a hole in my chest? Are you flying even fast enough? We need to go! And I'm going to. Can I fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at Vecna?
You're gonna reattract his attention.
He's already got my attention.
He killed you.
He thinks you're
He
dead.
doesn't know you're alive.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You're gonna want to not do
I'm
that
just
to
trying to
yourself
continue to
again,
slow him
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just count my blessings.
Yeah, chill for a
Good,
second.
You should just
I'm
take a
just
deep
going to
breath.
say as the disembodied voice, quit while
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
ahead on this.
Dave,
Yeah, I might
Dave
just do that.
acting as DM and conscience.
I just,
All right.
Okay, we're out of here.
So Felix is brought out.
Yeah, I'm going to use my action to hold on to Hoblet
Well,
as tight as I possibly
Actually,
fly
can.
you
too,
will
can't
be
you?
brought out on your turn, but it hasn't happened yet because
Okay.
the motion hasn't happened.
Right, I'm
But-
just gripping Hoblet as tightly as I can.
Yes, you are. So that's a provisional. We move on to Vecna, who's now gesturing through the crowd and killing wide swaths of people just by gesturing at them. And you can almost see the souls being just ripped directly straight up out from him and then sucked into himself.
Can we just reiterate that he is swatting and killing hordes of people while sucking out their souls
Yeah, we
and
heard him.
pulling them into him? Can I just say that? That's fucking horrifying.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're there.
Okay, I just
Yeah,
needed
we're there,
I needed
we're right
for
there.
Yeah, this
my
is the
own-
thing that is happening now.
for my own
Yeah, we're there.
freak out.
I mean, if you really need to, if you just need to go over
Had
it
to
and
just
over it
say it
again
out
in your
loud.
head, this is why we didn't want to cause a
Yeah.
scene at the fucking
At-
VIP section.
Correct. Which is good that we did.
Yeah.
Anyway,
In
I'm
hindsight.
interested to
In
see if
hindsight.
he would have tipped his hand there, but he would have.
we would have
used-
been extra dead
Yeah.
already.
But we might have saved some people. Maybe. Regardless, we're here now. We've
So
already put our
anyway.
biscuits in this basket.
Yeah.
Biscuit.
So
That's what he
Vecna
does.
is doing his general horribleness. He's no longer focused on a enemy that he thought was beneath him and swatted him dead.
He's talking to you, Felix.
I'm sorry, but I last time I checked, I'm very much alive right now.
All right.
He doesn't
So,
know that.
Mort, we're on to your turn.
So I have
You are
30
still
feet
flying,
left,
right? So you can
I-
get
I-
30 feet out of the building.
Which I will.
All right. Mort does that. Quinn, we're on to you.
Bye.
All right, so make your initial check.
Why does he have to check? He's flying.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's
flying.
Oh,
not.
yeah, I thought
They're
you got
ground
that.
bound.
Yeah,
What am I,
sorry.
Peter Pan? 19.
19 definitely makes it. You have one more check to succeed on before you make it out.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so that's...
Wait, so I move. So the,
You've moved your full
and then that's
30
the action,
twice in a
right,
row,
is to
yes.
Get away.
Yes,
from-
because you were doing it at full and not at disadvantage. All right, so Quinn, we're on to Hoblet.
Let's get out.
So you fly yourself and Felix out of the building. Yep. Oh, there goes, let's see, and now we're on to Jarrell.
Jarrell is putting the helmet of Valen on, looking and just screaming, Valen! As he continues to move forward.
There's still nothing. For some reason, you cannot connect to the divine right now.
Okay. Could I, in terms of my movement, because I'm using this one, the method that I used for athletics last time.
Yeah.
Can I do that regular? Or
I would say,
not at or maybe at advantage after, because I have like a plan on how I'm moving through.
I'm
move
going
the
to
60
say
feet.
make your, you're going to make your 30 feet at advantage because you've got momentum now, but you're going to have to make those next turn check just like Quinn will.
My concern is that if I'm only moving 30 feet at a time, I'm moving too slowly. Should I be running?
Yes, you should be running.
Run away.
But Everyone
Then I have
should be
my
running.
dexterity is -1.
Who
I'm really
cares?
sorry.
You need to get the fuck out of the situation.
Okay,
Regardless
I
of
will
what.
let you
I'm
make
asking
the.
because of my
I will let
original
you make
check.
the strength check as an action for 30. I will then let you make the move action at disadvantage for the next 30. I'm not just going to give it to you, but
Okay, well the first one was
Oh.
a fucking 12.
that still works for the strength check.
Okay. And then dexterity. I
You're
hope
making
I
that
hope
at
that was the bad
disadvantage.
throw.
I'd like to keep that one.
7.
7 isn't quite going to do it. You have about 5 feet left to go before you make it out.
Okay.
Frick.
Or, I'm sorry, that's 10 feet left to go before you make it out, but still real short.
I mean, at least
Double
we're still
frick.
positive that I'm gonna make it out.
Yeah,
No, we're not positive of that fact. He just
right.
swatted a ton of people. I don't know if you noticed that.
Okay. Black makes it a little south into the clearing and posts up about 30 feet in. He's still hovering above the ground, but he's not using his full move, and he's waving to kind of get everyone, getting their move on here. Trying to rally up the group and then move out. So that becomes Black's turn. Paradil, we're on to you.
I'm already out. Is there any perceivable way I can hold the doors open?
There
to
are
help?
no doors. It is giant arches leading out. that
So
are,
I'm just-
40 feet wide.
I'm just continuing my way.
Yeah, you just blast right on out. You can continue your move and meet up with the hovering Black. You could probably make it a little further if you want to dash past him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing
You're just slightly ahead of the crowd once everyone gets moving. I'm just getting everyone to the rally point, and then we're gonna take this back out of initiative.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. There's Paradil. We're on to Felix. You are being carried through the air. You have brought yourself back to life.
You can also
Yep.
fly.
He can't.
No, I
so
took-
actually, you
I-
can't really do anything.
I
You're in
used
the
to have
middle of the
fly.
air.
I
you're
replaced it with
stuck.
another spell when I leveled up.
Oh.
I will, however, to make myself lighter, cast Levitate on myself because
Okay.
I do have the Eldritch Invocation of right here. Ascendant Step. I can cast Levitate on myself at will without spell slots or material components.
Okay. So Hoblet, you notice him. He's still skitching a ride off you, but he's no longer counting against your weight limit.
Thanks, chap.
Thanks for the save, bud.
All right.
Daddy's
so there's
got you.
Felix. We're on to Vecna, who is continuing to do this terrible stuff. One thing you notice, sort of on Vecna's turn, is that purple curtain that's sort of enveloping the city from the ground up has gotten higher in the sky. I mean, you've still got a little bit of time to get out, but you better be getting out while airborne.
And so from a visual standpoint, like the whole orb covering it is probably so the sun's in the middle and the purple shield is coming up.
Yes.
Oh god.
How many
terrifying.
radians do we have to go here?
It is about halfway. It's 45 degrees up. So it is halfway to its completion now.
Okay, so pi
Let's
rate.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. It probably started before the ceremony even kicked off.
Fucking nerd.
Oh wait, no, we're talking about a 180 degree. Okay, so half a radian, half pi radian.
Sure, that too. Anyway, so we've made it past Paradil, Felix, Vecna, Mort. We're on to your turn.
All right, this is a unique request
Of course it is. It always is.
in a positive way.
That's good.
It is truly in a positive way with other people in mind here. I do have the ability to telekinesisize or use telekinesis.
That is a concentration spell?
Yes.
And we all fall to the ground if you do
Right,
that.
yeah, don't do that.
I cannot use that while
can't
casting
concentrate
flight. But we are already
on two
out.
spells.
But again, we're already out.
I don't
Do
care.
We need to be up in the air.
I would rather be flying as fast
Yeah.
as we fucking possibly can.
But we are already at our destination. Am I correct?
No, we are just outside.
You are hovering at the rally point if you want, unless you want to continue past the party. The destination itself is a little ways to the south.
But we are at the rally point where
Yes.
We're joining up. We're all
effectually
joining
we
together.
should be waiting for everybody.
But
Yes.
we're going to the longhouse.
You pretty much at this point you need to run around the well and get south.
But we have to wait at the rally point.
If you're looking to move as a party, which don't split the party, guys,
Yes.
then that's what you should be
We're
doing.
hanging here and we're still flying.
Again, I just had the notion that if I could use that power of telekinesis to move however many people as close to us as humanly possible through these walls.
So like literally
See what I'm
pull
saying? Literally
the
pull-
party
Yeah, right.
towards
Pull
you.
everybody that I possibly could towards our rally point.
How many people can you
It would
affect
be
in one
another
turn?
turn
1,000
because
pounds
you
worth
would,
of.
you'd need to wait to the people who have already moved who didn't land on their turn, get another turn to land. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're cutting their fly spell off while they're in midair.
So it wouldn't be
No.
advantageous.
So
Let's
land.
just wait here.
Land.
Yeah.
We can land if you want, but I just want to be.
We can land, but if I
You
land
wouldn't
and I
be
don't
able
do
to cast
anything,
it until your next turn.
okay.
Right.
But if we land right now, we can still pop up, fly, and do whatever. It's
Yes.
Still,
Let's keep
I'm
the
still
ability to
concentrating.
fly.
All right, we'll land and then I'll wait. I won't do anything else.
You can land. He can't land until his next turn.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So we are through. We're through Mort. We're on to Quinn.
So I just need one more to get through. Is that what you
Yes.
said before?
Yep.
So I'll roll at advantage with the help of Slim.
All right.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nat 20. You blast it right on through.
What you?
All right. So we're past Quinn. We're on to Hoblet. You've flown there. I imagine you're waiting for the party.
Yeah, now I don't trust Mort, so I'm gonna land.
Okay. So.
Stay up
Why
here so
wouldn't
he
you
drops.
trust me?
All right.
Because you're gonna drop my ass the next time you get a
Again,
turn.
I was trying to look out for the rest of our party, and
You're doing
all the
good. You're doing- he
thousands
knows
of
what you're
people
doing.
running away.
All right.
Do you-
JRL, make your check if you like.
Okay.
You're making a much easier check since you don't have that far to go.
I got a 19 on the first check.
Oh, you're good. You catch all the way up to the party.
It's a natural 19 plus whatever the fucking bonus
Yeah.
you got,
Well, unless it was dexterity, at which point it's an 18.
which is still fine.
Okay, so the
Still
party
really good.
has now, we've made it to the end of initiative, we made it out of initiative. The party is rallied up, and you guys can now proceed south through what are now sort of empty, deserted streets.
Let's
The sky is starting to turn.
fucking.
Let's go. We need to go now.
Yeah.
At this
the
point-
rose petals on the ground are now sort of a sickly purple color.
Yep. We are running.
Yeah.
Or
And-
flying.
Yes. So you guys are able to move as a group at a pretty good clip south. And by the time the sky has gone dark another 5 degrees, you make it around the well. Another 5 degrees after that, and you're now at the north entrance to the Longhouse building.
So is the well still not hitting the shield?
It's
wall,
not
whatever this
because once it gets to where the well is coming up, that's where it's going to close right at the top.
Oh.
Sort of what we're racing against here.
The apex.
We need to get out. Okay, so are we at the building?
You are now at the building.
I'm
The
gonna look-
guard posts on the outside appear to be deserted.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at. Is Black with us?
Yes, Black is with you.
Okay, what are we doing here? Is this our means to
Black
escape?
doesn't even stop. He runs and slashes the door open with his scythe.
Oh yeah, the one that just appears out of nowhere. because
Yeah,
he's
he
like-
just pulls it like through reality, slices it, and at the end of his swing, puts it right back into wherever nether place it was in.
Can we tell him to slice a fucking tunnel open to somewhere else other than here? Because that would be
He's
great
probably
right now,
doing
Black.
That's where
He's
we're going.
probably trying to.
Okay.
All right.
If you bring that up, he would say, for some reason, he's not able to get any connection to outside of here. The way
Lovely.
is
Same way that he can't talk to
Lovely.
Valen.
Lovely.
Right, this is bad. So,
Bad.
okay, I'm just following him in.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to deactivate levitate on myself, or else I can't move on my own, and I'm
Yeah.
just going to follow him in.
All right. So everyone is now running in through the building.
Yeah.
And as soon as you enter, it's like there are no extra rooms in here. It is just one gigantic hangar bay for this entire thing.
Can I just give everybody a funny visual? Because I really feel like this is what would be going on.
Go for it.
So I can still fly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but we're all like in a building.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
okay. I really feel like Hoblet would be like moon bouncing, like 0G running. This little dwarf taking like
Bounding.
this extremely long.
Really just
stride.
trying to enjoy whatever last moments he might
Right.
have.
Yeah,
on
on
Earth.
this earth, right? Just
I am
bounding around this
I'm
airplane.
like leaping and bounding like I've never fucking been able to run in all of my life.
This
on Earth.
youthful exuberance seems justified with the glorious vision of the airship. And when I say the airship, because this is the only one in existence.
Wow.
It is about 200 feet long. It looks to be somewhat metallic. It doesn't look like the traditional Zeppelins, but more close to a slightly scaled down version of maybe like the Highwind from Final Fantasy VII. Like a sleek
Good reference.
battleship kind of thing going on.
Or maybe
Jesus.
Golden
Is there like
Sun.
either sails or no?
Or Mario.
No.
Oh.
At least nothing that you can see right now.
Okay.
Maybe it's something you activate when you fire this thing up.
Let's get the fuck on this thing.
Let's go. Wait.
Let's
However,
go.
how do we operate this thing? We need to go like,
As
right now.
Jarrell is running on to the giant airship, he's just going to yell, "This thing looks dangerous!"
Yes. You are able to access it through these scaffolding catwalks that are all over the place. You have to take several flights of stairs up to get to it, but you're getting up there. And now we're going to move along to Mort. What's up?
Where is your squire?
Hans.
Yeah, where is he?
Where
Because he was
is
never
he?
with us.
No idea.
That sucks.
So we're leaving him behind?
And
we're leaving on a jet plane.
there's literally no there's literally no way that we can find Hans right now.
Oh.
Oh, make it one more. So there's a loud crash from the east
Uh-huh.
as, in gigantic Deus Ex Machina fashion, a
The cab
small
comes running.
cab blasts through the wall like a yellow cab version of the Kool-Aid Man.
Jarrell like looks back, sees this, sees Hans get out of the cab and start running after us. Come on, little man!
Who pays the driver? Because
No
at this
one.
point,
No.
he deserves a tip.
Can the driver be running with Hans?
No,
Was
the,
it heavy?
the driver is still stuck in the cab.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
he crashed. He's knocked out, slumped unconscious
All
over
right,
the driver.
we gotta go.
Thank you for the
I gave you guys an
cartoonish-
opportunity to pull a Hedrick, and you did it. You left another man to die. The cold
we got who was
pragmatism
important.
of the heroes of the kingdom of Vesh.
Bye.
Let's
Cough, baby.
get the fuck out. What are we waiting for?
Yes. So you guys managed to make it onto the ship, and for a brief little bit, you lose track of Black, who lands in almost this cloud of shadows, and just goes thwump onto the deck from up above. Sorry, gentlemen, I had to take care of a few things. To the bridge, we need to go.
Yeah. I'm all about the going. Let's go.
Let's go, please.
Excellent. Mage hand. Who has a mage hand?
I do.
I have a.
I do.
I Southwind, I need you to do the honors here.
Anybody have dark vision?
I cast.
I didn't realize how many of us had.
100th episode.
First lever on the right, just up by the ceiling, if you would be so kind as to pull that for us.
I cast Mage Hand and pull the first lever
And
on
the ceiling starts to rumble as it opens up along the line going lengthwise across the top.
Are there any
There
more
is-
levers that need pulling?
No.
9.
Sorry, Krunk.
Oh!
I wanted. Well,
I didn't get any dongs.
Too fucking bad.
it was too late for. I was kind of hoping that I would like also cast Mage Hand and like ours would touch. You know, like
Hand
you
over
were
hand.
faster than me,
Hand
but like
over
mine
hand.
kind of like goes on top of yours, and like we have like a
And we pull at the same time.
like a moment. You know,
Well, it's too late.
Maybe
the
next time.
moment is
I'm
wrong.
sorry, I wasn't looking to have moments here. I'm trying to get everyone out of
Right.
here. And
Maybe
have a
next
dramatic-
time.
Safely and alive.
maybe next time.
So, and after the ceiling begins to open, Black starts pulling levers all over the front console of this thing.
I just asked if there was more levers.
Not for you. We'll talk shortly.
Oh boy. Yeah.
And the airship begins to rise out of the top, and now there's about 10 degrees left of
Closure.
aperture left at the top. You're
I'm going
almost
to-
going to be flying straight up out of this bubble.
I'm
into
going
the
to find
magic
the
portal.
closest place to strap myself in.
That's a great idea.
Agreed.
Everyone else does that. As the airship gets above the building, what look like almost ethereal wings or fish fins or something kind of
Yeah.
extend out the sides
Like
as
some
like
Da Vinci
these
type flying
side
machine
sail.
kind of
Yes, that's exactly it. Thank
Nice.
you. And the airship begins to start rumbling with the nose pointing upward.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
This
yeah.
is amazing.
Let's go.
Yes, everyone make a dexterity saving throw
Oh,
to either
shit.
be in a seat or be on your ass.
no.
Are we going to space?
We're gonna go left around the table, Paradil.
What happened?
Dexterity
Sorry.
saving.
Put your dice away.
God damn it! I thought we were done here. Hang on. It's that was a hold.
Never
So
put
I
your
left
dice
here.
away before the end
Paradil.
of the episode.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
16. Okay, you managed to get yourself into a seat and strapped in without getting flopped all over the place. Jarrell.
11.
11. You do get flopped on the floor like a fish.
Great. Just like slowly, it's like sinking back
Like
toward the end of the
you just pull a gainer like right on
Like
your
a
ass. It's
bug.
like blah, all over
Alright.
the place. All right, Felix.
4.
A 4. You are actually slapped right up against the back wall of the cabin.
Like a boiled goose.
Like just
And
stuck
you were-
there by your low
And you're
weight.
the only one that actually thought to strap yourself in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And somehow you still ended up against the
Yeah,
wall.
by your low weight, you're just not able to stay in one place very easily, and you just go
You
whap
slipped right out of it.
right against the back, and you're stuck up against the back wall.
I'm gonna cast levitate on myself at will.
All right, you levitate, and you're now making it around the inside like it's the space shuttle.
That's right.
All right, Quinn.
18.
18. You make yourself into the chair right next to the captain's chair with
Of
Crater
course.
Plum. And Hoblet.
Can I phone a friend?
No.
No, but I'd like you to make your dexterity throw known.
A non-natural 1.
An unnatural 1.
You rolled a 2.
Might I make
Should've prayed.
Might I make an off-camera suggestion that this would be the last time you would be able to use that advantage
yeah.
you're carrying?
The inspiration?
Yeah.
Might as well use it.
A non-natural 1.
You are unnaturally up against the back wall right next to Felix.
Was that double deuces?
Yeah.
That's
That was
fucking
amazing.
amazing.
That's not even on the D&D bingo board. That's not even on the bingo board.
That's
That's
hilarious.
That's fucking fantastic.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
so
I'm sorry.
whereas Felix is with his back against the wall facing forward, your face is directly into the wall. So you're like,
How hapless.
What are the odds of that? I want to know, like, what the odds of that are.
well, let's find out when you roll because now it's your turn to make that check there, Mort.
It's an unassuming 8.
An unassuming 8. You don't quite make the chair. You're skidding backwards along the floor
Okay.
about the same way that Jarrell
Okay.
is. So things are blasting. The aperture is getting closer. There's only a few more degrees, and you're catching up. And a nice tense moment as the edges of the magical fins clip the side of the shield as you blast your way through. and you just go streaking off into the air with no more magical wings keeping you aloft.
All right.
Nothing but
Hey,
your
whatever.
momentum carrying you north into the skies out of this.
Oh my god. Do we even out?
Wait. The wings are gone?
We're
Yes.
out though.
Oh, that's
Blasting
not
out at full speed
What?
at an angle going
So we're gonna land
45
Who
degrees.
fucking knows where?
It could still fly
And
potentially. Like
again,
it's
we're gonna
a giant
crash land
balloon.
very difficultly.
We're gonna turn
Most
into a
likely.
parabola.
I rolled a nat 20 on that, so you're going to be going due northwest.
Oh,
Oh.
great.
Okay.
But you've still lost your wings and are casting out into the sunset
Can I
and
drink?
beginning to crash.
Can I drink a Red Bull?
The mountains are over there, aren't they?
You're going over them mountains.
Oh,
I bet you I can launch an airship over them mountains.
Yes.
All right, Josh Allen,
And-
calm down.
And as you guys are streaking into the air, this is where I'm going to call the episode.
Oh my god. As we're streaking, great. Classic.
Can I just say, when you proposed the double mage hand, the entire time, this entire horrible sequence of blasting through the air, hoping to get out in this
There was the
ship,
one wholesome moment I was looking for.
the Neil Diamond just pops in your head right now. Hand, touching hand.
Okay, yes, in fact,
Reaching out. And then just blasting off. into
this
the
is going to be
sunset.
like, because I love the cinematography in something like Kingsman. That is exactly the music that's just blasting
Right.
through reality. As Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. And with that ba, ba, ba is where you guys hit the opening coming out and get the wings clipped off.
And we fly through a giant marquee that says 100th episode.
Off into the sunset. Good times, so good, so good, so good. And that's where you go over the sunset, and that's where the episode is going to end. And we're gonna outro our cast going around the table. Ladies and gentlemen, our mid-season break and our players here. We have as the gorgeous Morton Mac, we've got Massimo.
Ba, ba, ba.
To his left, as Hoblet the Smasher, we've got James.
What an adventure.
To his left, as Lord and Captain Quinn Southwind, Mike.
I had Caroline once. She was quite sweet.
To his left, to his right, oh my gosh, I'm fucking up right and left. That's the kind of headspace I'm in right now. We have got the fabulous and somewhat undead Felix Fizzlebottom, played by Francesco.
That was not so good. So good. So good.
To his right, we've got Lord Jarrell the Light, played by John.
Until next time.
I knew it.
To his right, we've got Parada Lincolnwoods, played by Zach.
I'm feeling fine.
My name is Dave. I have been your host, your dungeon master, and the voices of Arion Black and Vecna. If you like us, we can be found on the internet. We are on Twitter. We are on Instagram, both under Hapless Heroes. We have a subreddit /r/Hapless Heroes podcast. All those places will take you to the crown jewel of our social media presence, our Discord, where after today, I'm absolutely certain you're going to want to talk to us about the developments that went on. And oh my gosh, I'm going to be so happy to share them because I've had this bottled up in me for years building up, and it has felt so good to get this out. And I cannot wait to talk to you guys about it.
Dave, really
setup.
wonderful.
2 years. 2 years.
Yes. Now,
Of
if
an
you
apparently
really,
4-year-long season, I guess.
Right.
it might be. I mean,
knows?
this story takes as long as it takes to tell.
Right.
Right.
Let's do it.
I know. Like I'm in it to win it for this one and the adventure past that and the adventure past that. But if you really, really like us, in the meantime, leave us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice. Doing so will help us grow our audience and bring this now 100 episode story to your friends and to the masses, and will make us mainstream. Because why not? Because you like this, and you'd probably love to have people in your life to talk to it about other than just us on our Discord. We're great folks, but spread the good word to everyone else.
We're all right.
Now, if you really like us, you could donate to us on our Patreon page. That money might go to such things as pizza. Maybe it'll go to recording equipment. Maybe it'll go to buying us good taste. But one thing it could get you is at the $10 mark, you might be able to get you would be able to get yourself a copy of Hoblet's Notebook.
This is compiled notes of pretty much the last 2 years.
You want it. You need it.
Unfiltered.
You can't live without it.
It's a little gross and a little impressive. You're going to want to get it.
It's like a train wreck. You can't tear your eyes away.
But at least this one doesn't come with the sticky pages.
It might.
I hope not.
Those got taken out.
If you can send stickiness through email, I'm impressed.
And a little gross. Though.
And if you really, really like us, start your own picture frame company, and instead of like the normal generic inserts of like families and stuff, just insert pictures of, you know, whoever listening to our podcast. It doesn't even have to be labeled as such. They're just
so
just
it's
listening
not clear what they're listening
It's
to.
not
It's
clear.
a photograph.
Yeah, it's
but
just
they're
a
listening
photograph
to us.
of somebody
Listening to this podcast.
with headphones in.
That's
Or maybe not even. They're just like
Sitting in their office,
Yeah, maybe
riding
just-
in their car, but we know that they are.
And that's what's really important.
We'll know.
Yeah, and people will try to find out what the hell is up with this picture frame company. Don't tell anybody. Keep it all a secret.
Counterintuitive, but I like
No, it isn't.
And we've already outroed the cast.
Yes. So now for the next several weeks, we're going to be sort of exploring some new territory for us. We're going to give Francesco a little bit of time to sort of unpack and process all this stuff that's happened and be able
Because
to
this is a
craft us our next
surprise.
adventure. I left you in a really cool place.
You sure did. And also, we're going to, have a nice recap for people, because it's been 100 episodes. It's maybe time we explored a lot of all that and just kind of caught everybody up or give people a good place to start. As well as some, check in on a few other places that, obviously would be reacting to this big event here. So, stay tuned. I'll be back with a great story. Our heroes,
We'll still be giving you episodes. Of the same
apparently
Up in
all
the
still
air.
alive, which is incredible
story. Right.
It's
to
a bit,
this point.
It's a bit up in the air.
You're definitely up in the air without wings.
Thank
Literally.
you. Someone needs to fucking react to that.
I just realized I'm trying not to talk over people.
And also, if you've just been like binging through our show for like a couple weeks straight,
First of all,
at this
thank
point you're caught up.
Take
You're
a breather.
good. Even if you're not caught up, just stop pounding coffee, take a bathroom break, maybe call your family.
Who's
About to know you're all right.
Just
Definitely
take some
call your
time
family.
off from us now. You've listened to weeks straight of our podcast.
Do something wholesome.
Yeah.
Call
with
me.
yourself.
Let's talk.
My number is.
No, really. I'll put it on the Discord if you ask me. If you ask me for my number, I'll give you it.
I
Why
wouldn't
not?
be advertising that to the world.
Whatever.
All
To
right.
the world.
I need friends.
Technically, it is the world. We have listeners in multiple countries.
If you speak a different language, teach me that language.
Literally dozens of them.
Teach me.
Literally tens and tens of countries.
Y yo hablo español y voy parlo italiano.
Ooh, look at the big.
Yeah, but I don't know really any of those things, so teach me them.
And he's your brother.
Okay.
All right. So thank you so much for bearing with us for 100 episodes.
For 2
of-
years.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really
2
awesome.
years. We are at our 2-year
Why
anniversary right about when this
still
comes
listen?
out. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you for joining us on this. This
We love
is,
you.
Personally,
All of
this
you.
is the greatest creative endeavor of my life, and I'm so happy to share it both with my friends here at the table and with all of you out there in the world. With that,
Well, hold
I,
on 1 second. So, also, I think we need to give a lot of credit to Dave and Fran for
Yeah.
just the time and energy and effort that they put into this.
for
Oh,
sure.
thanks.
So I think that
show.
shout out needs to actually.
Just an
happen.
awesome story and an
Yeah,
awesome
you guys
time.
are great.
I'll
okay,
allow
you
it.
guys have been
I'll allow it.
Everyone here will eventually. Everyone here will eventually be on the hot seat.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I did it once. It was fun.
I know.
And if I haven't said it, thank you to you, the fans who have stuck by us for 100
You are
episodes.
the
Thank
greatest.
you all.
You
You guys
are
are
why we
incredible.
keep doing this. You are the reason we were even motivated to have an episode 100.
It's true.
Yay.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the coming weeks.
Love you.
Bye now.
Bye. Put your phone down. Bye.
Bye.
Afitosen. Hello, friends. It's Francesco again. Just wanted to say if you enjoyed some of the sound effects you heard in this episode, they come courtesy of our friends at battlebards.com. They recently launched a Prime subscription service where you actually get streaming access to all of the BattleBards content. In addition, you actually get access to all of their BattleBards tools, their soundboard, their mixer, their casting tools, and the ability to upload a mix with your own private audio library. It's super, super cool. If you actually sign up for a subscription and use the promo code Hapless, you get a discount on that as well. It's amazing. So yeah, check them out, battlebards.com. Thank you.